you for inviting me. My name's Adolfo Romero. I'm a second year MALA student for the Center American Studies Department. When I first arrived to UF, I wanted to write on issues on displacement and gentrification. But, like the resources that the center provides, the people, the connections, it kind of I had to reshape a little bit my way of doing my work. This year, early in March, I had one of my courses with Dr. Sunday, I remember. And then I told her, I'm not sure what I want to do. Like at this point, I don't know if it's feasible to interview like 20, 30 people. And not just that, I think an issue that people don't take in consideration, if you're not similar to other people, meaning I'm not African-American or Black, I'm not Afro-Caribbean. It's kind of hard to come in with a position, my positionality for that project. Like, who am I to come in and do all this? Luckily, Dr. Resende kind of saw through that, and I told her, I explained to her, and she kind of helped me out. She took the initiative. She's like, my husband, he works with the Farmworkers Association of Florida, and they're trying to do an investigation on the mental well-being of farm workers. And I was like, okay, that sounds more interesting. Yeah, and there's different types of groups. They're trying to interview Creole, Haitians that speak Creole. They're trying to interview Latinos, and that means Mexican Americans, Central Americans a little bit. And so anyone that's in the field. And I was like, well, that sounds more around my alley, I suppose. But COVID came in. That changed everything, everything, especially with the community of farm workers, you really actually need close contact to do any types of projects with them. And then I talked to Antonio, which is the head coordinator the executive coordinator for the Farm Workers Association. And he was like, hey, Adolfo, why don't you join in? Welcome to the Farm Workers Association. You could do your project here. And I'm like, hey, why not? Excellent. Let's turn this into an internship. Do the best that you can with the situations that you get handed, The question of what advice would I give to the next semester students? What I would suggest, try to stay in touch with your professors, advisors, communicate with people, even if people know what's going on, It's difficult to interact with each other. But that's why it's more likely that they'll try to communicate with you online, try to make some type of connection with you online. But you have to, as a student, you have to go out there and reach out to your professors, to your advisors, to other administrators that you think might be helpful for your research or potentially be resourceful for your research.